Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will dive into the electrifying drama unfolding in Port Charles as the highly anticipated Nurses' Ball takes center stage on Wednesday, May 21st. From last-minute pairings and jaw-dropping surprises to ingenious solutions and mysterious phone calls, the night promises to be a roller coaster of emotions and unexpected turns. Let's immerse ourselves in the glitz, glamour, and secrets that will define this unforgettable event at the Metro Court, where the red carpet dazzles as much as the scandals waiting to erupt. A night of wild beginnings at the Nurses' Ball. The Nurses' Ball kicks off with an entrance that no one in Port Charles will soon forget. As guests begin to trickle down the iconic red carpet, the energy is palpable, with Drew Kane setting the tone by declaring with a mischievous grin, "Buckle up, folks. It's going to be a wild night." Leading the parade of eccentricity is none other than Lucy Coe, who struts confidently with an impeccably groomed llama by her side, its fur adorned with a glittering bow tie. The crowd gasps and chuckles as cameras flash, capturing this bizarre yet oddly charming moment. Whispers circulate among the attendees. Could this llama be the harbinger of chaos Lucy is notorious for stirring up? Following closely behind, Jen Sidwell and Jordan Ashford make a stunning pair, their elegant ensembles turning heads as they exchange knowing smiles, hinting at their own private agenda for the evening. Not to be outdone, Gio Palmieri and Jocelyn Jacks glide in together, their youthful exuberance and matching outfits sparking murmurs of admiration. Yet, beneath the surface of this glittering spectacle, tension brews. Rumors suggest Lucy's latest antics might soon spiral into a full-blown crisis. Will her four-legged companion play a starring role in the drama, or is there something even more unpredictable in store? Last-minute magic, Cody and Molly's unexpected pairing. Amid the flurry of arrivals, Cody Bell finds himself in a serendipitous moment that catches everyone's eye. Dressed in a sharp tuxedo with a subtle charm in his demeanor, Cody extends a gentlemanly arm to Molly Lansing Davis, whose flowing red gown cascades like a river of satin, accentuating her radiant smile. "Care to join me on this walk?" he asks with a playful twinkle in his eye, and Molly, delighted by the gesture, accepts with a graceful nod. Though they insist they're merely friends accompanying each other to the Nurses' Ball, the chemistry between them is undeniable to onlookers. Guests whisper among themselves, speculating if this platonic pairing might harbor deeper feelings beneath their casual banter. Could there be a spark that even Cody and Molly haven't yet recognized? As they stroll arm in arm, their laughter echoes through the Metro Court, painting a picture of camaraderie that feels almost too perfect. Yet, in Port Charles, appearances often deceive, and this seemingly innocent connection might stir up unforeseen complications for both of them in the days to come. Unpleasant surprises at Alexis' doorstep. While the Nurses' Ball dazzles with its pomp and circumstance, not everyone in Port Charles is swept up in the festivities. At Alexis Davis's home, a storm is brewing as she faces an unwelcome shock that threatens to unravel her carefully composed exterior. Standing at her doorstep is Rick Lansing, Molly's father and Alexis' ex, whose unexpected arrival sends a chill down her spine. The air between them crackles with unresolved tension as Alexis, her eyes narrowing with suspicion, greets him with a clipped tone. "You might not like where this is headed, Rick," she warns, her voice laced with a mix of frustration and foreboding. Sources hint that this confrontation may tie into a dark secret involving blackmail with Ava Jerome, a scheme that has haunted their past interactions. The weight of this revelation isn't confined to their circle alone. Last week, Alexis confided in Lucky Spencer, adding another layer of complexity to an already tangled web. As Rick's presence casts a shadow over her evening, one can't help but wonder if this bombshell is destined to detonate at the Nurses' Ball, where secrets rarely stay buried for long. Will Alexis find a way to navigate this treacherous terrain, or is she on the brink of a public reckoning? Glamour and intrigue at the Quartermaine Mansion. Meanwhile, the Quartermaine Mansion buzzes with anticipation as its residents prepare for the grand affair. Dante Falconeri and Harrison Chase stand tall in their impeccably tailored tuxedos, the epitome of sophistication as they exchange light-hearted quips about the night ahead. The atmosphere shifts to one of awe when Lulu Spencer makes her dramatic entrance, her stunning emerald gown shimmering under the chandelier light as she announces with a triumphant smile, "I made it just in time." Tracy and Ned Quartermain, already dressed to the nines, can't hide their admiration as they take in the trio's elegance. The room hums with excitement as they finalize their plans to head to the Metro Court, where the nurses' ball awaits with its signature blend of celebration and chaos. Yet, behind their polished exteriors, each carries their own burdens and secrets. Dante's mind seems preoccupied, perhaps by lingering concerns for Lulu's well-being, while Chase braces for an evening that might demand more than just a dance. As they depart for the ball, the promise of unexpected twists hangs heavy in the air. Will the Quartermain clan emerge unscathed from the night's inevitable surprises? Anna and Felicia's covert collaboration. Backstage at the nurses' ball, away from the flashing cameras and twirling dancers, Anna Devane experiences a moment of clarity that could change the game. Sharing a quiet corner with her trusted confidant Felicia Scorpio, Anna's eyes light up as she murmurs, "I think I've got it, the solution we've been searching for." Their hushed conversation hints at a covert operation, one of many unfolding beneath Port Charles's glittering surface. The town's underbelly is rife with clandestine missions, and wrongdoers might soon find their schemes exposed if Anna and Felicia succeed. While the phrase "it takes two to tango" might come to mind, Anna isn't referring to the ballroom floor. Her focus is squarely on strategy, not steps. Interestingly, this time, she seems content to let someone else take the lead in the spotlight, perhaps reserving her energy for the high-stakes play she's orchestrating behind the scenes. What exactly is this dilemma they're tackling, and who might be caught in their crosshairs? As the ball progresses, their partnership promises to unearth truths that could shake the foundations of Port Charles's elite. A shocking call disrupts Chase's plans. As the night unfolds, Harrison Chase arrives at the nurses' ball with visions of sweeping Molly off her feet in a romantic tango, accompanied by Joe's soulful violin melodies. However, fate has other plans. Just as he steps into the grand ballroom, his phone buzzes with an urgent call that stops him in his tracks. His brow furrows in disbelief as he listens, his voice tinged with incredulity as he responds, "You want me to do what?" The mysterious nature of the call leaves him visibly shaken, disrupting the evening's anticipated rhythm. Speculation abounds that this interruption could be linked to a recent conversation Drew Kane had with Max Scorpio, during which Drew unearthed a startling memory about who might have drugged him. Could Chase now be pulled into a web of intrigue tied to this revelation, or is there another crisis demanding his attention? As the music swells and the crowd dances on, Chase stands at a crossroads, torn between duty and desire. The answer to this riddle might just redefine his role in the unfolding drama of Port Charles. Next, we will uncover the whirlwind of drama set to explode at the iconic Nurses' Ball in Port Charles. This annual extravaganza never fails to deliver shocking revelations, heart-wrenching confrontations, and humiliating exposures under the glittering chandeliers of the Metro Court. As the red carpet unfurls and the town's elite don their finest attire, whispers of scandal ripple through the crowd, leaving everyone on edge about who might be the next to face public disgrace. From jaw-dropping family secrets to cunning schemes unraveling in the spotlight, this year's event promises to be an unforgettable spectacle of betrayal and bombshells. Join us as we delve into the chaos awaiting the residents of Port Charles, where no one is safe from the searing gaze of truth. Nurses' Ball, a stage for scandal and shame. The Nurses' Ball has long been a cornerstone of Port Charles society, a night of elegance and charity that somehow always morphs into a battlefield of exposed secrets and shattered reputations. As the grand doors of the Metro Court swing open on this fateful evening, the air buzzes with a mix of excitement and dread. Seasoned attendees know the drill. Beneath the clinking champagne glasses and dazzling ball gowns lies a minefield of potential embarrassment. Will it be a heartfelt speech gone awry, a whispered confession overheard by the wrong ears, or a dramatic unmasking on the dance floor? Over the years, hardly a soul has escaped unscathed from this event's penchant for drama. This time, as the red carpet welcomes a parade of familiar faces, speculation runs rampant about who will bear the brunt of this year's inevitable humiliation. With camera flashes illuminating every smile and sneer, the stage is set for revelations that could alter lives forever. Could it be a veteran resident or a newcomer who faces the societal guillotine? One thing is certain, in Port Charles, the nurses' ball is as much about survival as it is about celebration. Joe's true parentage, a shocking revelation looms. Amid the glitz and glamour, a seismic family secret teeters on the edge of exposure, threatening to upend the lives of the Quartermaines and Falconaries. Lulu Spencer, ever the tenacious investigator, has been tirelessly piecing together a puzzle that could change everything, with the unwitting assistance of Cody Bell, whose knack for uncovering hidden truths has proven invaluable. Their target? Giovanni Gio Palmieri, the charming young man who has captured many hearts in town. Lulu's findings point to an astonishing truth. Gio is the long-lost son of Brooklyn Quartermaine and Dante Falconeri, a child whose existence was concealed for reasons yet unknown. As the nurses' ball reaches its crescendo, Lulu is poised to confront Lois Cerullo in a moment that could halt the festivities dead in their tracks. Picture the scene. The ballroom falls silent as Lulu's voice rings out, accusing Lois of withholding Joe's parentage, while Brooklyn stands frozen, her world crumbling as she learns her son has been right before her eyes. Dante, equally blindsided, grapples with the reality of fatherhood, while Sonny Corinthos, the formidable grandfather, feels the ripple effects of this bombshell. The fallout promises to be monumental. Will this public airing of long-buried truths mend broken bonds between mother and son, or will it fracture their families beyond repair? As emotions run high under the ballroom's sparkling lights, the answers remain tantalizingly out of reach. Nina's devious plot unravels under the spotlight. No nurse's ball would be complete without a scandalous scheme coming to light, and this year, Nina Reeves finds herself at the heart of a storm she thought she'd expertly navigated. In a calculated bid to undermine Drew Quartermaine's custody battle for Amelia and Wiley Corinthos, Nina orchestrated a sinister frame-up, hiring a woman named Jacinda to pose as a compromising figure in Drew's life. Confident that her tracks were covered, Nina arrives at the ball in a stunning sapphire gown, her smile masking the deceit beneath. But Port Charles's brightest lights have a way of exposing the darkest secrets, and rumors are swirling that Carly Spencer has caught wind of Nina's treachery just as the evening's first toast is raised. Insiders hint at a dramatic red carpet showdown, with Carly's piercing gaze locking onto Nina as accusations fly like daggers. The tension escalates when whispers suggest Jacinda herself might crash the party, her unexpected arrival confirming every damning detail of Nina's plot before a stunned audience of Port Charles's elite. Gasps echo through the crowd as Nina's alliance with Carly disintegrates in real time, and Drew's smug, knowing grin signals that he may have anticipated this betrayal all along. Will Nina's desperate gambit to secure her place in her grandchildren's lives cost her every ounce of credibility and connection she's fought for, or can she salvage her reputation before the night is through? The stakes couldn't be higher as the champagne chills and tempers flare. Portia's hidden truth threatens to break Curtis. While some face public scrutiny, others grapple with personal betrayals that cut just as deep at the nurse's ball. Portia Robinson, known for her poise and dedication, has been evading questions about her recent peculiar behavior, leaving her husband, Curtis Ashford, increasingly suspicious. Their history is already marred by trust issues, and Curtis has privately wondered if Portia is once again concealing something significant, perhaps even falling victim to blackmail over a past indiscretion. As the couple mingles amid the ball's elegance, adorned in matching midnight blue attire, fate intervenes with cruel timing. Curtis overhears a tense, hushed exchange between Portia and a mysterious guest, possibly Drew, whose presence seems to unnerve her. The conversation reveals a secret Portia has guarded with ferocity, one that confirms Curtis' worst fears of deceit. The public setting amplifies the sting of this betrayal, as curious onlookers catch snippets of their strained interaction, their whispers adding to Curtis' humiliation. Could this lie be tied to the cryptic phone calls and late-night meetings Portia has brushed off as inconsequential, or does it delve into a deeper, more damaging chapter of her past? Fans are left pondering whether Curtis, already scarred by previous deceptions, can muster the strength to forgive Portia yet again, or if this revelation will carve an irreparable chasm between them. As they stand amidst the swirling dancers and glittering decor, their marriage hangs in the balance, a fragile thread ready to snap under the weight of unspoken truths. Next, we will explore the earth-shattering revelation poised to rock Port Charles to its core, as Giovanni Gio Palmieri uncovers a truth about his identity that will leave him and everyone around him reeling. Nestled within the familiar walls of the Quartermaine mansion, a secret of epic proportions has been simmering for 2 decades, unbeknownst to both Gio and Brooklyn Quartermaine. As the layers of deception peel away, emotions are set to erupt in a storm of heartbreak, betrayal, and raw confrontation. From the devastating discovery of Joe's true parentage to the intricate web of lies spun by those closest to him, this unfolding drama promises to reshape family ties and ignite fiery conflicts. Join us as we delve into the chaos awaiting Gio, Brooklyn, and the entire Quartermaine falconry clan in this gripping saga of hidden truths. A life-changing bombshell for Gio Palmieri. In the heart of Port Charles, where secrets rarely stay buried, Giovanni Gio Palmieri is on the precipice of a revelation that will turn his world upside down. Living under the same sprawling roof as Brooklyn Quartermaine at the opulent Quartermaine estate, Gio has no inkling that he is, in fact, her biological son, a child she believes she relinquished to adoption over 20 years ago. The weight of this hidden truth, concealed by layers of deception, is about to crash into his life like a tidal wave. Imagine the turmoil swirling in Joe's mind as he processes that his entire existence, as he understood it, was built on a foundation of lies. Every memory, every bond he cherishes, will be called into question as he grapples with the reality of his origins. The young man, known for his quiet strength and warm demeanor, could find himself wrestling with a storm of confusion and anger, especially as he uncovers who knew the truth and chose to keep him in the dark. This bombshell isn't just about identity, it's a seismic shift that could redefine every relationship Gio holds dear, setting the stage for a confrontation that will echo through Port Charles. Brooklyn's unknowing heartache and joy. While Gio faces the shock of his lifetime, Brooklyn Quartermaine is equally unaware of the profound connection right under her nose. For years, she has carried the quiet pain of giving up a child for adoption, a decision made in her youth under circumstances she believed were beyond her control. Recently, her longing for motherhood has resurfaced, prompting her to revisit the adoption and confront the emotional scars it left behind. Little does she know that the son she mourned as lost forever is none other than Gio, the young man she's grown fond of as a fellow resident of the Quartermaine mansion. When the truth finally spills out, perhaps in a tear-soaked moment of clarity in the mansion's grand library, Brooklyn's reaction is likely to be a whirlwind of elation and devastation. She'll be overjoyed to discover her child is alive and so close, yet heartbroken to realize she missed 2 decades of his life due to a deception she never consented to. The revelation will also ignite a fierce determination in her to uncover who orchestrated this cover-up, as her maternal instincts surge to protect and reconnect with Gio. But will this long-awaited reunion be the healing moment she craves, or will it open wounds too deep to mend? Joe's potential rejection and emotional turmoil. As the truth about his parentage emerges, Joe's response may not be the warm embrace Brooklyn hopes for. Having grown up under the loving care of his adoptive mother, Camilla, a cherished friend of the Cerullo family who passed away, Gio holds her memory sacred. To him, Camilla was the embodiment of motherhood, her laughter, her lessons, and her unwavering support shaped who he is today. The idea of accepting Brooklyn as an instant mother could feel like a betrayal of Camilla's legacy, stirring a deep well of resentment within him. Picture Gio standing in the Quartermaine gardens, his jaw clenched as he tells Brooklyn, "I already had a mom, and her name was Camilla. I don't need another." His pain might not stop there. Rage could bubble up toward those he believes masterminded the cover-up, including his grandmother Lois Cerullo and great-grandmother Gloria Cerullo, whose roles in concealing his origins may come to light. Additionally, learning that Dante Falconeri, a man who has recently been hard on him, is his biological father could further complicate his emotions. Dante, oblivious to his connection to Gio, has no paternal bond to offer, leaving Gio feeling more isolated than ever. Will Joe's anger drive him to reject the family ties being thrust upon him, or can time soften the blow of this life-altering discovery? The fireworks of family secrets and betrayals. The revelation of Gio as Brooklyn and Dante's son is set to detonate like a firecracker in the heart of Port Charles, igniting a chain reaction of conflict and raw emotion. Brooklyn, though a victim of the same deception, will face her own reckoning for not disclosing the pregnancy and adoption to Dante all those years ago. Imagine the tension in the Quartermaine living room as Dante, his face a mask of disbelief, confronts Brooklyn with a mix of hurt and fury over being kept in the dark about their child.